This is issue number 10 of Absolute Superman, 5 of Absolute Green Lantern, and then issue number 1 of Wolverine. This is a reprint. So let me actually start the record now. What's going on, beautiful people of the internet? It's your boy, Fearless Master Him, and I'm back to give you another episode of the Cursed Speech Podcast. Today, I got with me Ty Willie 99. Ty Willie 99, go ahead and say some words to the people.
Hey, I'm back. We're back. 2 weeks in a row. Who could have thought?
Who would have thought? Hey, not me. not me. No, I'm joking.
Look at us, man.
You the most solid one out of the podcast group, man. You're the most solid one out of the podcast. Cause he show up. Jay sleep at 7, man. Up. You said you was gonna be here. You not here, man.
Hey, what time is it? It's 7.
It's 7, bro. Anyway, dog. We ain't got too many topics to harp on this time around. Been a slow news week, but what we do have is some quite interesting discussions going on. That's crazy. It is slow as shit. It's slow as fuck. It's about slow as hell. It's slower than me in my calculus class for sure. I had to throw that in there. They don't know I'm not good at math. They don't know I'm not good at math, gang.
I think they could have figured it out.
That's fucked up. So anyway, we're gonna start this discussion off right. We're gonna talk about some Marvel Rivals and our experience with the new update. I know you got some words about how Blade feels. I also got some words about how Blade feels, but I think I'm coming from a completely different side of the spectrum. Go ahead and talk your talk about how you feel about him, man. He was a little spicy earlier.
He's fun. He's a little tricky though. He's got like a lot of different like modes that you need to be in, right? Because you got the gun, you got the sword, just the sword, like no like buff up, and then you got like the enhanced state where you take less healing, but you can do all this other stuff, and you got the block, which it's on a cooldown, but it's also got like a meter, so you want to be managing a lot of stuff. So I think it was a good idea because he's got reduce healing reduction, which is like crazy. No one else has that, right? He's got a monopoly on that, but he's hard to use. So I think that's good. I think it's good that they did that. But yeah, I like Blade. I think he's visually really cool. His kit makes sense. It's just a little hard to utilize.
So
I don't know, man. I just like him.
I don't play Blade, right? And I haven't gotten the chance to play him myself. I've only seen you play him or seen J Riding S7 play him. The only thing that I've seen is J Riding S7 get fucking blown out, or he goes on a fucking tear with him. And y'all were saying something about having his meter built for it.
Yeah, so he has an ability. I don't know the name for it, but it's a toggle, right? Like you just kind of turn it on. It's on like a 1 second cooldown, so you can pretty much always use it when you want it. But basically, you toggle it. You enter the like reduced healing state, but you get a movement speed boost, and then you get a stacking attack speed boost when you land like sword hits. That's any hit with the sword, even from his multi-hit dash that he is on a separate ability. So basically, you want to have that stacked up as often as possible, so that you can do the most damage and then like gain the most like healing because you're attacking way faster.
Right.
But that obviously they're not just gonna let you do that. So that's where part of the challenge of getting Blade going is. That's why I was like emphasizing while we were playing so much that you also need to shoot people with Blade, because you're not always going to be able to ramp up the attack speed and go on like those crazy
tears,
like streaks. Also, sometimes people just heal their friends through it, so it's like that sword ain't the end all be all essentially. But yeah, that meter is very important. That's what we were talking about. He can just build up that attack speed and all that goodness, life steal.
And y'all were talking about his shotgun fire. You said there's a pellet at first and then it bursts out.
So it has an effective range. Like it needs to be within. It's about like 8 meters to like 15, 20-ish away. Because essentially, it's like It's similar to a character from Overwatch, but it won't help you. But it's not that hard to explain anyway. Essentially, it like shoots out, and then once it reaches a certain range, it'll explode into like the
Yeah.
spray that you normally would associate with a shotgun. So it takes some time, some travel time before it becomes like actually lethal. Because if you shoot it before you're like within 8 meters, right,
You're doing
then it
less
won't have
damage.
time to spread, and get like you won't benefit from all the pellets.
Right.
So it just basically, if you're up close, just pull out the sword because you're gonna do like not nonsensical. It's gonna be worthless damage, but. Yeah, if you're not, basically it gives you more options, right? Like he's not just a close range character; he's mid to close,
Right.
and that gun is very
So there is a sweet
effective.
spot for Blade. Okay.
Yeah, there's a sweet spot because if you're too far, then it'll like fall off really hard. And if you're too close, it'll never like start dealing damage to begin with. So, yeah.
So how does that counter work? Like, is it just a block and then you get to shoot afterwards, or
It's CC immune, like at the beginning of it,
right?
so you can use it like not like a cleanse, but like to avoid CC and stuff like that.
So
But
like
he
if you
also
have
just
ults, you can just cool.
if you time it right, you just won't get eaten. And then you also have like damage reduction on it too, and blocking stuff with it gives you your dash cooldowns back.
Yeah.
So it just lets you stay more mobile and stuff like that.
Okay.
And he needs it because without that shit, you would just die a lot of the time. It's one of those other things you gotta manage with him. But he, like I said, it all it all comes together.
Right. Because
In a
I
good
haven't
way.
played with him in the training mode, bro. I'm completely no idea what he's doing. But
Yeah.
I have played Mantis, Groot, and Loki with their new abilities that I thought would be like ridiculous. They're good. They're really fucking good. And Luna Snow with her shit. Another 10 billion to Luna Snow, man. Another 10 billion to Luna Snow. That shit's crazy, dog.
I have thoughts about that.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Speak freely, dog, about that bullshit.
So look, Luna's already broken. We can keep her over there. What are you
finna talk about Groot Wall?
I want to talk about the Mantis conundrum, bro. They gave her a team up, right? Two of the better characters, consistently great characters, Loki and Groot, makes them better. She's still kinda ass.
I do it, bro.
She's still kinda ass. They tricked people into playing Mantis by giving her a team up, and I love Mantis. I do. I like her play style. But man,
they gotta do something about the way that she heals, man. They tried to make it better by giving her it's like 3% every time you do the leave.
Percentage healing, so you're getting more out of your resource, but it still just isn't enough in this game. Like it is not. But Mantis, I think she's shit. Whatever. The team ups, I don't know why they made Loki land better.
Hey,
like that's it. That's the whole team up. There's no gimmick with it. You just do more damage and it covers a wider area. Like, why? Why?
Because it's fair and balanced and Loki needed it. Another 10 billion to Loki, please.
I do like the extra Groot roll. I don't feel like it'll be that strong in the long run because it's like, I said this before it came out, but it's like if you're up against people that destroy Groot walls, then it'll just never
be useful,
like matter at all. If you are up against people who don't destroy Groot walls, you were probably gonna steamroll them anyway without the extra walls, so it doesn't matter. It does seem to output a good and consistent amount of healing though. I did out heal a Mantis, not very hard by the way, but as Groot is kind of crazy. Like I'm playing a tank, I out healed a support. That's kind of funny. But yeah.
I
don't
feel
know.
like that shit is nuts, bro. They need to do something to Mantis, and just resource healing in general. I don't think works in any fucking game, dog. I'm not trying to, especially in a game like this. I'm not trying to manage my fucking resources on healing somebody, dog. Like just let me, because everybody can kind of just hold the trigger, or throw out the big heal ability and be perfectly fucking fine. Like with Loki, you throw down the clones, you hold the trigger at whoever you want to heal. It is what it is. You reload. Invisible Woman, you throw up the shield, you hold the trigger, you're fine. You either like push or pull an enemy, and that's your thing. Who else? Rocket, you literally just hold the trigger and dash everywhere, so you can be harder to fucking hit. And
all you gotta do is reload. Yeah.
So I'm like, if we're making the healers, if the archetype for the healers is this, then why are we trying to be extra with it? Hell, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Even Adam Warlock is just get headshot, hit R1. Like, it's not even hard. And with the new buff that they gave him, it made it even easier.
I think they're getting to a decent spot with Adam though, because Adam, he's just you just manage the cooldowns, but then like he's got like good aim will just reward you with the ability to heal more, and like Mantis, I get it, like you want a headshot, and like she's better, you know, since it's a projectile, it takes time to travel. Right. If you're just like as close as you can be, you know, you're gonna get a lot of headshots, but it's just like, I don't know. It feels like there's just something that she needs for it to, because it's like I don't know if like the natural recovery speed being too fast, like I don't know if they want to avoid that, or like if just giving them back like on normal, not giving entire leaves, but like speeding it up on like regular hits. Like I don't know if that was something that they're like scared to do, but it just, I don't know. I think it's because they share like a source, the damage boost and the healing. I think since that resource is shared, they're kind of scared to give her too many, because it's like if she's just able to have like 100% uptime on damage boost, then it's like, ugh.
That's kind of scary to be on the other end.
Well, yeah,
because you still got to keep in mind the other damage boosters like fucking Storm, now Loki, and
Loki.
I'm missing one. There's somebody else though.
Like in their base kit, I think that's it. But then you got like certain ults like Rocket and
Rocket ult. There we go. I was thinking of the ult. I think that's truly what they're trying to shy away from, and I think balancing certain characters is harder depending on who they are. Like with Adam Warlock, I know they were scared shitless of him because his heals are good. Like again, he pressed the button, and as long as your teammates are like chained or like can see each other, it'll just go to all of them. And it's a decent amount of healing. You double snap your whole team, even if they're about to die, is full health. So I know they were afraid to give him the headshot thing at first, or like a quicker way to regain his snaps. But I think they found a really nice balance, like what you said. I think they found a really nice balance with him. Mantis,
Mantis, they haven't
found that yet, and they're scared to do it because
he also has utility too, like that Mantis just doesn't have. He doesn't have a damage boost, but like Soul Bond, you can't get that anywhere else. Like there's no one else that does anything like that in the game as of now. So
because I do that a couple of times, and it'll save you through some ults. It'll save you through most of Storm's ult. Now, not all of it, but a decent chunk of it. It'll save you through Thor ult. It'll save you through maximum pulse. Anything that'll otherwise just kill you, as long as you have like 2 or 3 other people with you and one of them's a tank, you're fine. Like a little damage, but fine. So yeah, now she definitely needs some fucking help, man.
She's in a tough spot. She's in a tough spot.
So about that group wall though, man.
It's there, man. Like, I think it's the best way to use it is just to like not even use it to wall things. Like just put it somewhere nearby, like that Groot is in range of, so he can actually activate it and just have it be like a fucking healing station.
Because that's what I do with his Iron Wall. I don't know if you've ever seen me like play with Groot and do that, or like have even peeped that. But I'll like
I've seen it.
I'll just put that shit off to the side, bro. Because off to the side, it's not blocking anybody. People are less incentivized to shoot it. They forget that it gives him extra health if he stands next to it and deals damage. Because they don't have to be within the radius. As long as Groot is within radius, he'll get that extra health. And so I'll just use it to make him a damn near 1k health character. Like,
the only thing about that, like why I don't always do that, is because like there is like so much value from blocking off the tanks from the supports. Like, it's such an easy way to kill people.
It is.
It's such an easy way to do it. And like, you can do it with the smaller walls, but like, if they're
it's not as
actively
effective.
aiming at him, then they're going to burn
Like
through
it.
the wall trying to heal him. So it's like, yeah. But yeah, nah. I think Groot's neat. I think Groot's neat. I think the extra wall, because I was talking about this too. I was like, bro, Groot. I want him to have a team up where he does something else. Like, he has another ability. Because before it was just Rocket can ride on his shoulder, Jeff can ride on his shoulder, and that was that. So now he has that. It's another wall, but I mean, it's nice.
It's something.
To every now and then, if someone decides they want to torture themselves and play Mantis, you get to have more fun. So I think that's cool.
And I really wish that they would do that more with Adam Warlock, because I want him to have another ability. When I saw he had the team up with Luna Stone, I'm like, oh cool, he's gonna get like maybe a defensive ability or like a shield or a self bubble or some shit. No, he gets to give her another 10 billion in healing, dog. And I'm like,
Bro,
tight.
they're too scared. They're too scared. The only support they want to have everything is her, bro. They're too scared to make the other ones really strong, which I get it. The support metas are like, pretty much everyone hates that shit because no one dies.
Freeze, man, that freeze is crazy. I keep getting
And
hit
I
by
don't
that freeze.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta sit there,
Yeah.
and then you think it's about to end, and then you gotta wait another second. It's like, okay, bro, like, come on. But it is what it is, man. Marvel Rivals is in an interesting spot. It's not, I find myself playing it less lately, but I can't tell if that's because of the game or if I'm just a little over it. Not like over it. It's still enjoyable to play, but
I think that type of game is just gonna be like that. Because, like, I was never as into this game as I was with Overwatch, but, like, Overwatch has been through so many different metas, and some of them were really shit. Yeah. And I think Marvel Rivals is gonna go through that. Like, it's just how these games are. Like, as long as they are like tweaking these characters, trying to get them just right, but then they're adding new characters and like new team ups to keep things interesting, there will always be like lulls, and then like, oh, it's gotten like a good bit better. Because like when Ultron, oh my god, that Ultron season, bro, what was that, 2.5?
Yeah,
was oh
no,
man,
I hated that flying meta shit,
awful,
bro. That was bad.
It was awful. Like that, I think so far that has been Rivals' worst season, bro. Yeah. 2.5, because it's like everyone was fucking flying in the air and no one was fucking dying. It was so stupid.
And that reminds me of that Thor buff. But go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, I think that's just like how games like this are gonna be, like hero shooters, specifically this sort of like, I don't know what to call like Overwatch's niche of hero shooter, but just like, I mean, because what else? There's Overwatch. I guess Paladin's kind of like it, but like that sort of like, I don't know, kind of like
Smite too.
Arena.
Smite did the same thing.
What do you mean?
Like they had their
where there would be like metas and shit like that. Yeah, I guess.
I think it's a live service thing, man.
Well, yeah, but it's like specifically something you get where there's like teams and like specific like characters, like they all have like unique abilities and like they just go through changes and stuff like that. I guess hero shooter is the only like all-encompassing term for it.
Yeah,
but
kinda.
Yeah, it basically is just a fact of the genre. Like that will just always happen with these sorts of things. So
yes, the universal concept of hero shooters, bro. The annoying meta rollout. Sometimes they'll get it right, sometimes they'll overpower a character or a group of characters, and then sometimes just it's okay. Sometimes it's shit from a butt.
Fortunate for us is that they will be constantly updating it. Like they said for the next year at least, they got like everyone ready to go. So we'll always have a reason to come back, even if it's not for long. I think that's cool. I
I
think
do think that's
that's
cool.
this game's strength for right now.
That, the stylization, the skins, some of the skins are cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
Except,
like the ones with ass out.
hey man, what can I say? I'm a man of culture, dog. Speaking of man of culture, shout out to Street Fighter 6's skins. Appreciate y'all, man. I'm now with Chun-Li and Cammy, and man, if they cheeked up, I'm playing them. Is all I'm saying.
Bro ain't ever played a second of Manon in his life.
Manon, there we go. Hell yeah. I got the skins up. Nah, I'm joking. I'm joking. I ain't buy her skin yet. I gotta learn to play the character. Next up, we got Virtua Fighter 6. I don't know much about this one. I know you got some like in the tuck for it. Y'all said something about the project creator going all in.
So it's just like the energy that they're given for this one. I really like it because there are two things that they've said, and I don't have the exact quotes. You'll have to forgive me. The fucking article vanished. I literally got an error 404, so it's just gone. But a few days ago, they said something like, "We are not looking to compete with Tekken," or like this game is not meant to be like a Tekken competitor, which, if you just look at it at face value, you're like, oh, so they're saying them Tekken guys are washed, like Tekken shit. But like what they meant is that they just want to have like an appeal, like a global appeal. It's not like they don't want to like leech the Tekken fan base. Like they don't want like 3D fighter fans to be like, this is our new game. They just want it to appeal to as many people as possible. So I think that's interesting, like that they're not looking to be like we want to be like at the top of this genre. They just want people to fuck with it. I think that's really cool. Now, the second thing that they said that really moved me was essentially it was something along the lines of, yeah, we know this game can fail, but we're gonna go all in on it anyway. Like we want it to succeed. But if it fails, it fails. Like that's just, you just gotta like hold that if it does. I think that's really, because like you don't hear that like ever.
Not
like
for real, no.
When it comes to like new games, it's like, oh, we need this to like exceed this number of players, exceed this amount in sales, or like we're all gonna die. Like they have such like a doomer outlook, and for good reason. They have been awful to devs that like don't have games that like just explode. Like fucking Concord, they got just scrubbed. Like they're done for. They're probably not gonna make another game with that team again unless they somehow come together like under different circumstances. So for them to be like, especially Sega, which Sega's in a good spot right now, but they also get like a decent amount of flack. So for a dev team, you know, working under Sega to just be like, yeah, fuck it, like we're just gonna make the game we want, and if they don't like it,
they don't like it.
We lose. Like that's just what's gonna happen. I think that's cool. I think that's really like, I think the energy is. Of course you did. But either way, they're bringing energy to the scene that I really like.
I appreciate
that.
And
the gameplay looks good too. So.
I definitely appreciate that. They said, quote, "I don't want to say anything bad because it might go viral." He chuckled, but doing this job, I felt that looking at the community sentiment, Tekken players and Virtua Fighter players aren't very fond of each other. I can see that. A lot of the community for Tekken did come out and say, well, not a lot of the community, my bad. A very vocal minority came out and said, "Oh, this game looks boring. What do you mean no special moves, no fireballs, no blah 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 blah." But Virtua Fighter has always been Virtua Fighter, and Virtua Fighter is the reason Tekken exists. That's an irrefutable fact. Go argue with somebody stupid. The thing is, I'm happy because I'm not a big Virtua Fighter guy. Our friend Yuki, Court, they got that. That's they shit. but I'm definitely interested in this one because of the active block. I can't really say the characters look cool because, you know, they're just like doing their own thing. And I did play Virtua Fighter 5 when it got re-released, so I got a little bit of hands-on experience with it. But it does very much so feel like a street fight. You know, in anime when they say like, "Oh, this fight is a conversation," like it. Not to be that guy, bro, but when you playing fighting games, it kind of feels like that, dog. It's like, bro, we going back and forth with it. Like you know, we doing the damn thing, bro. And so Virtua Fighter very much gives off that feel. And even from that trailer, I think a good amount of the fighting game community understood that that's what the fuck was going on. It's like, hey man, look, we just here, we're gonna throw these hands, we're gonna end this match, we're gonna go on about our day. And so I'm really hoping that this game does succeed, and I'm really liking the mentality that they bring into it. It shows a love for not only the genre, but for gaming as a whole. Like, I think that's just how you should operate. Like us doing the podcast, man, we ain't gotta do this shit. We ain't had that many topics to run off of, but I'm doing this for the love of the game, man. I'm doing this for the love of the game, and it's just, it is what it is, man. So I really do appreciate them going all in for Virtua Fighter 6. Let them talk they stuff, bro. I feel like they got a good one on their hands, especially for Evo. I hope this game succeeds. I'm gonna do my part and buy it and play it. I'm gonna try to go to some of the locals. And let's hope for it, man. Unlike Project L or 2XKO.
It's not Project
I'm
L.
joking, bro. I'm joking. A lot of niggas think
bro's hatred goes back a while, bro. It goes.
Hey man, that was on my ass in them comments, man. That was on my ass in this
Oh
in them
yeah,
comments,
I
bro.
still haven't looked at that one yet.
Don't even look,
I was
man.
too swept up in the Battlefield
Don't
one.
even look, bro. It's bad. Dog.
You.
I had to do some fighting down there, man. I had to do some fighting down there. So the next topic I got up for us for today is Battlefield 6. We both hopped on that beta today. Today is, what is it? What month is this? It's
August.
August
9th.
It's August 9th, 7:46 p.m. We got a decent amount of time in on the beta with the squad. Had to get the boys on so we could have some valid opinions on this game. Throw up some gameplay in the background and we can talk our talk, man. We can talk our talk. So, Ty Willie 99, man. I'm gonna let you take the runway on this one. You really carrying this podcast episode, by the way. But hey, man.
Yeah, I've been yapping just a little bit, but that's fine. That's fine. But no, Battlefield 6. I like it. I think it is doing a lot of things right. Honestly, can't think of much it's doing wrong so far.
Hey,
like
man.
aside from unfamiliarity, which, you know, that goes away with time. Like it's doing a lot of good stuff. Hold on 1 second, so far.
Tyrone. So anyway, man, about oh my god.
Sorry. I'm done.
All right, so about Battlefield 6, man, you say it's doing a lot of things right. It's not much they doing wrong. I'm extremely inclined to agree with you. And the nigga in the comments, so fucking wrong.
Hey, man. He's just old, man. He's just old. Like,
gotta be.
Because I read something else. I'll make this quick.
Go ahead.
But essentially, it was this dude who was like, he realized it wasn't that the game has changed. It's that he got older, right? Like he finds
is that
what he used to be able to do. Well, no. This is someone else. It was on Reddit. Okay. But it was just like essentially like, as time has passed, like all the stuff that was cool about it at first, like all the fucking explosions, all the different objectives, all the different like, you know, things that you could be doing to like influence the match, is just like, it's stressful, bro. So I feel like no shade to the commenter, because he commented right. Quite a lot. He had a lot to say.
He did have a lot to say.
But I feel like it's a case of that where it's just not the sort of thing. Well, I don't even know. I can't even speak on bro. But I think he's just old. I think that's really why he doesn't like this one. I think Or maybe, I don't know, maybe he was just like very particular about the
You know
specifics.
what I would say is, and I don't want to make this about addressing him. We got to talk about Battlefield 6 and our experience with it. So I'm gonna make this the last thing. A lot of people have this nostalgia factor that they chase out of. That they chase, and I think he was one of the cases where he really just wanted to play Battlefield 4 or Battlefield 3. And I think he just needed to go back and play those games, because if this one's not for you, then I don't know what would be. Because this is, for me, this is hitting all the right notes. Good gunplay, good time to kill. Might be a little too fast, but good time to kill. Good weapon play. Good weapon play.
Yeah.
And it's hitting all them notes that I needed it to hit, bro. It's lined up. EA has lined themselves up for a banger with this one, bro. And I can't even. That's an irrefutable fact. They doing their thing with this one. But let's talk about some of our experiences with the game. I want you to tell me about how you felt about the gunplay. What was your mindset going into playing Battlefield or whatever, bro? Whatever you got to say.
Yeah, so I would say gunplay is one of the things that they haven't really lost too much on. Like, obviously, the types of guns that were in the game would be different, like, you know, older weaponry. But I feel like the gunplay has been solid for the most part, and I think that remains true here. Like, I think the guns feel good. I mainly used engineer and support. So really, it's mainly been SMGs, LMGs. I did use a carbine for a couple of spawns. That felt pretty good.
Right.
But they all feel distinct, right? Like, each weapon class felt distinct. Obviously, the SMGs, quick ass fire rate, you know, closer range, but you can get the job done at mid range if you have to, right?
Right.
LMGs, spraying and praying, baby.
Hey, man.
That's just steady. That's just steady. You not moving. You sit down. You shoot. Love me some LMGs. Yeah. Reload for 10 years. You know, all that stuff remains true. They've never really gotten that part wrong. Yeah, it's just good. It's nice. Like, good gunplay goes a long way.
Yeah, and
it really does.
I don't know if you've played around with the audio settings, but they have this one setting. I forgot what the fuck it's called, bro. But I gotta turn it on. I got Barry Dynamics 990s on, bro. The audio for when you getting shot at, when you're a tank roll past, when you getting, like, just hearing the bullets whiz by. I haven't heard this, like, audio this good in a shooting game fucking ever. It sounds crazy. And when we go back to playing it, I'm gonna tell you the setting, and then you just gotta listen to it for yourself. It sounds fucking nuts.
Noted.
But one thing that I did have to say, man, them shotguns be shotgunning, don't they?
Yeah, man.
Them shotguns be shotgunning, bro. I mean, if you in a small room and somebody decides to slide around that corner, and that slide not crazy, by the way. It's not like a Call of Duty slide. It's a little short, like, get you from cover to cover slide.
It gets the job done, yeah.
Somebody hit the corner and slide on you with that pump. If you ain't got one in your hands, buddy, I don't know what to tell you. Put the controller down, because you're not getting it off. If you got a, like, SMG might get you, like, might save you, but you probably gonna fly and see that animation of you hitting your back against the wall gang. And them animations too, boy, when you go down.
Oh, the ragdoll is fantastic. The ragdoll is fantastic.
I feel like this is really the game, bro. I got a couple of gripes with the controls. I got a couple of gripes with the beta community. I'll get into the beta community, not so much the controls. The controls kind of feel like they have the legacy controls, but they're not the same controls as, like,
you know,
the legacy in Battlefield 4 or Battlefield 3.
You can map a lot of the controls. I didn't realize this like when I first got on, but, like, in the, like, preset settings, you can just, like, customize them. So you can just, like, set each button. So even that, like, that can be remedied with, like, a bit of time. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, so what I ended up doing for the legacy controls is I realized the legacy control, and the thing that I like is they when you do the presets, right? Usually when you go to custom controls, out of the presets, it doesn't save like what you just had on. So let's say I switch mine to legacy left, right, or legacy southpaw. It'll keep legacy southpaw, and when I go into custom, and then I can change the buttons from there. So
Yeah.
it used to be what legacy is you would keep the triggers in vehicles or whatever. It would be R1 to shoot, L1 to aim. Now it's R1 to aim and L1 to shoot, and I'm like, that's stupid. I don't no. So I switched them back to what they used to be. And I don't know if that's just a beta thing or like a overlooked whatever, but as long as I can customize my controls and be cool in either vehicles or on feed or whatever, I'm happy with it, man. Also, you saw a hipfire kill? That shit was crazy.
I did.
Like the hipfire.
I did. You smoked them.
I'm really, that's that shotgun shit I was talking about. But I really like that you can feel the difference in the weapons. It does make a big difference, and I really want to talk about the beta community because we both went through this experience. You can tell Battlefield hasn't been around for a while, or it was the least popular game for these last couple of years, or damn near a decade now. But anyway, it's been the least popular game because of how people play when they got on the beta. Now the beta is free, and these numbers are crazy. But again, everybody and their mama playing it right now because it's the hot thing in gaming. So much so it's reflected in the news articles. But me and you were both having this moment. It's like, y'all not playing Battlefield, bro. I'm not getting revived. This motherfucker's hitting the respawn as soon as they die. This motherfucker's not healing the tanks. You not trying to get rid of no aircraft. You sitting in a corner somewhere. That's kind of Battlefield. You sitting in the corner somewhere waiting on me with a pump shotgun. It was a dude prone underneath the steps, my brother in Christ.
Yeah.
Smacking me. I said, ain't no way.
Over with.
Hey, bro.
No, there are a lot of dummies on the game right now, which is fine, you know. But it gets to a point where it feels like all the Battlefield veterans are on the other team.
Hey, man, bro.
And then you got a bunch of newbies, bro, don't know anything. And it doesn't feel like they play games at all, bro. It just feels like they
said
like they just
let me get on.
They bought a PS5 yesterday, their first console, and they're like, let me hop on this Battlefield 6 open beta. Like I'm talking, it's a dude sitting here crouched. I'm getting killed. I'm getting murdered. He's just sitting there crouched. He look at my body, and he just right there. Like I'm like, are you good? Like you have defibs, bro. Get the rub in them, bro. Get me up. And what makes me live,
bro. No. What I appreciate is when you hold the revive button. If you hold the look for a medic, hold square, it'll stop the bleed. Not stop the bleed out, but it'll slow the bleed out, and you will your character will visually look for the nearest medic, and I think that's so fucking sick. Yeah. But obviously, not a lot of people know about that feature because our friend J Riding at 7, he was talking to Kobe, and he was like, "Hey man, Kobe was like, hey man, you dying kind of fast. You know you can just hold a square and not bleed out, right?" He said, "Oh, I didn't know that." And I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't know that shit either.
It doesn't really
bleed out kind of fast.
Nothing tells you that. I think in the other games you didn't have to do anything. There, I think in 2042 you just press the button and you'd be like, help, right. But nothing would change.
Nothing would happen, yeah.
But I don't know. It feels familiar.
For audio listeners, I just got fucking smoked, bro.
Yeah, he got sniped in his head in this gameplay. It was funny. But yeah, nothing really indicates it. Though I didn't watch any of the tutorials or gameplay thingies that they do have. So
I think maybe it's my fault. People didn't. I think they saw the 1 or 2 trailers and people say heard all the hype from the people that played the game. And like, yeah, man, I think I'm gonna hop on and play this because it definitely feels like that. And I feel like some of these new players need a crash course on what Battlefield is, because one good squad can carry a match, and I think we definitely proved that when I had that damn tank and we had a good thing going in that one match with it was Rush or whatever the premier game mode is now, whatever they call it now. But it's
Breakthrough,
this
I
game,
think?
Breakthrough. There we go.
Yeah.
And I got a couple of gripes with Breakthrough, but for the most part, it's a cool game mode. But yeah, I just think some people need a crash course on what's going on. That boy had to sneeze.
Yeah, I tried to catch it, but I think the first half got cut off, or it got cut off. Either way. Yeah, I like Breakthrough so far. I think that is the mode where I've gotten beat the worst though.
That is true. Hey, in Breakthrough you can and will get stomped. But we've also stomped some people out too.
I'm talking they had like we were attacking. They had like they had the perimeter locked down. If you walked up on infantry, you were getting smoked. And then our tank player, he was just sitting in the back. He finally got destroyed. I hopped in that mug. I drove it straight into town. We would have had something going, but then everyone else must have lost hope or something because they didn't do shit and then they blew me up. This
is one gripe that I do have with this game about some of the vehicles. Engineers, I'm not gonna say they're overpowered, but in previous battlefields, it felt like they hit for pillows. You take out the rock, like in previous battlefields, I would see one engineer with his rocket launcher. I'd be like, because even they didn't have as many rockets. They didn't have 5 rockets.
Yeah, 5 is
a fucking lot. 5 is a lot. They had 3. 5 is enough to kill a tank by your goddamn self. And also the damage that you do, way different, and the damage to weak points, way different. I don't know if you got too much vehicle combat gameplay, but from when I was testing out for the podcast, hopping in tanks, helicopters, and jets, bro, an engineer by himself, with you just in your tank by yourself, they can and will smoke you in about 2 minutes. Not even 2 minutes, in about a minute. It don't take long.
Yeah. See that weak point thing, I wasn't aware of that. I might need to add that to the bag, because like you can destroy, like the number of rockets is crazy. I was kind of surprised when I saw you had 5. And then combined with a singular support, congratulations, you have infinite rockets.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
It get wicked, especially on those and I don't know if that's what they were going for, because tanks used to be the like the big thing. It's like if you're playing Battlefield, whether it be 3, 4, or fuck 2042, whether it be 3 or 4, what'll happen is it'll be 3 guys in a tank, one driving it, the gunner, and then one riding along, and then he like hops out and does the repairs every now and then, right? Or if you was sick enough with it, you could be one tank, just solo, or 2-man in it, right? You could double dutch, you can hop out, repair, get back in the gunner seat, or you can hop out, repair, go hide somewhere and repair. In this game, ain't nobody going for that. If you got an engineer on you, he on you, that tank dead. If you don't kill the engineers you see, or have people, like, it's really team based, which I like, don't get me wrong, but the time to kill vehicles, fucking nuts, dog.
Yeah, I think the repair tool is kind of like, it definitely compensates for that, because I think it was like more than 2 engineers. It was like a lot of engineers. They were like actively trying to destroy a tank, and I was keeping that guy alive. I was keeping him alive with that repair tool.
That's another thing too.
I think they want everyone to feel kind of powerful, I think is the thing. Like the infantry, like obviously a tank is fucking killing you.
Right.
But as far as like what you can do with the gadgets and like how much you have before you need a resupply, I think they want everyone to feel kind of like strong at what they do.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I think so far, I haven't played Recon or Assault yet, but like support feels great. Engineer feels great. So I think that is part of it. That might be kind of why it felt like you were getting smoked, because I think they want a bit of like the specific stuff that you can do to be like stronger in this game.
It definitely feels like if you don't have
specialties,
if you don't have an engineer on the field, you know what I like is the fact that I got an RPG, I can go handle this tank.
Yeah.
That's cool. When you get to the point is, oh, it's a tank. I got this RPG. That nigga's done. like when it feel like you brought a gun to a knife fight, oh, I would exactly vibe with that one, man. But every class, like you said, every class does have their specialty, and I've played around with all of them a bit. The respawn beacon, I don't know if they're planning to change that or not, but I could spawn on other people's respawn beacons that weren't in our squad. I know they were supposed to be giving it to Assault, but I don't know if they're gonna go through with that change or not. They said they're definitely gonna change some things before release, based on how the beta goes. They might not. We'll see. But Recon felt good, support felt good, and Assault felt good with the dual primaries and the self stem to reduce explosive damage, and I think it's damage reduction in general, isn't it? Or it might just be explosive damage. I don't know.
Tell you so far.
Yeah.
I got you though. Yeah, I think they're leaning into each like class's specialties, and I think that's good. I think that's a good thing to do.
100%. So
yeah,
this isn't us giving our like stamp of approval on Battlefield 6 or anything, but from the beta, it's definitely one of them ones, and the whole squad on it. This is for sure what the streets needed as far as a casual shooter goes, because I was not getting back on Call of Duty. Like, it just wouldn't fit a fucking happen.
COD's not even like casual anymore. Like everyone, bro. Like everyone's getting their movement down, bro. They're getting like what the heck?
What up?
Oh man,
I got a hit tweet that you gotta see.
I thought I was tripping because like all my sound went off. I thought you were gone.
No, I'm still here. Keep going though while I look for this hit tweet, this banger tweet.
I ain't gonna lie.
Alright, that's all you got?
Hold on. I'm finding it.
He's finding it. Here it is.
Oh yeah. With COD, like, game's crazy. Like the movement is crazy. Everyone, it feels like they're just trying to like optimize their loadouts and like do all this crazy shit. They're not trying to get on it and just have fun. Like some people are, but yeah, I think COD is just not like, it's very competitive in like just regular modes to a degree that I can't fuck with.
I feel that, and that's why I haven't touched another COD and hell is cooked. Here go that banger tweet, man. So
hold up, watch this movement tech.
Check this dude out. So he's one of them COD players, right? Watch this movement tech. If you notice, he's fucking dead after he did that dumbass shit.
Yeah, he jumped out of the second floor of a 2-story building. Hipfire killed one person and then promptly got shot to death.
These old heads can't keep up, and it's the fucking tank shot, bro.
My goodness.
Because you can't get away with it in this game, bro. You cannot get away with that shit, dog.
It was like so-called movement players when I hit them with an anti-tank round.
Bro, you can't. I understand.
Like, you can't argue with that.
I understand where y'all coming from. Oh yeah, I came from Call of Duty. You know, we got the movement. That shit do not matter here, gang. You a bullet sponge like everybody else, buddy. Get
like
in the
even there's like a foregrip or something that basically it lets you like hip fire while you're sprinting.
Right.
It's not enough. It's not enough.
You
will still die. You will still get smoked, bro. No, I'm glad. Like obviously, having good aim is universal, right? As long as you got good aim, it'll take you pretty far.
Yeah.
But the movement stuff, that's never been the end all be all, and I'm glad that remains true.
You might win a gunfight, buddy, but you definitely not capping a fucking point with just movement tech and good aim, dog. If you don't have your 3 other squad mates with you, because the thing about Battlefield, you're going to die. Like there is no if, ands, or fucking buts. You are going to get smoked. Your health does not automatically come back. You can't just go high for like 2 seconds and then pop back out, because the health recharge time is way longer than any other shooting game that I've played. Like you gotta have a medic on standby that's gonna throw a ammo bag / heal bag at you. You gotta have somebody that's gonna drag you out of combat and revive you. You gotta have some type of foundation there, or like somebody spotting for you. Because if not, like the little beacon that I'll be putting on the tugs, and the fucking UAV, I like that UAV. I really like that they brought that shit back from the commander mode in Battlefield 4, and I really think that they should bring that commander mode back. But that's just me wishful thinking, because I like doing that shit. It was a fun little thing to do where I didn't have to get into the field, but I could just join a match and I could help niggas out, and I didn't have to be stressed about dying to captain point. That shit was great. That's me glazing. But yeah, dog, you ain't getting away with that shit if you ain't got a solid team with you. This game is team.
Yeah.
This game is teamwork. The shooter, like, you can do some crazy shit by yourself for sure. You ain't capping no damn point by yourself. It ain't happening.
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong. A good player in the right a good player in the right circumstances can change a match, but like that you need very good circumstances with you. Because like I played a match earlier, and the top player was like 56 and 46. Yeah. He was getting smoked. But you know, he was playing the objective apparently. Like he was doing what he needed to get us a win.
This game is not a game of KD. It's, man, honestly, fuck your KD, bro. What was it? I went like fucking 39 and something because I was in the tank, and then Kobe went fucking 30. I think he went like 40 or something.
He said something about going like win 2 and 3 or some shit, bro. He had single-digit kills. He was at the top of the leaderboard. I remember him saying something because he was healing the tank.
Yeah, and sometimes that's what you gotta do, bro. Like, you play your position, you play your part, and you get the job done as it needs to get done. I'm trying to find that gameplay moment. I can find it and chalk it up there. Oh, it's me bullshitting with C4 on the fucking thing. But yeah, dog, it's one of them things, man. You ain't getting away with
always be a fan. I'll always be a fan of placing like a greater emphasis on teamwork, objectives, and team play over like just going for kills. It's why I like Battlefield when I was a kid.
Found it.
It's why I like Battlefield, you know, as I was getting older. It's why I still like it.
Look at this.
Because it, like, all the play styles. Yeah, that's for 2 and 6.
2 and 6.
2 and 6 with 56 assists. Top of the leaderboard. 14,000 points.
For simply playing his position and doing his part. As long as you do your part, bro, can't nobody get mad at you. We ain't worried about KD's, nigga. We worried about winning. But I'm sorry to cut you off, Tyro.
I mean, shit. This is just greater proof. Like, I will always like when games reward you for, you know, not exclusively, you know, being like a fucking KD demon, like fucking shooting people and shit like that, and that's all you do?
Yeah.
Nah, it's not Battlefield. And I'm sure there are other games like that, but for a game to be this big, like this Battlefield being, like, it's had the biggest beta of any Battlefield game ever.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's cool. I think it's cool that we got a game like this that's not, you're not the main character, right? You're one piece of a greater whole, and you got to do your part to keep that whole together.
And I appreciate that. I also appreciate so EA this time around is like really cracking down on cheaters. One of those things is you have to enable safe boot on your Windows, or else you cannot play the beta. So what that option does is it kind of helps them weed out the bad actors. And it's been doing a fantastic job so far, because I got an article here. The Battlefield 6, this is about them beating fucking Call of Duty, and the niggas saying that they were gonna boot stomp Call of Duty, which I'm not surprised about. Call of Duty has gotten pretty lazy over the years. Damn, I can't find it. But anyway, they blocked like some around 500,000 bad actors, like people trying to activate cheats inside of their beta, which I really do appreciate, because Battlefield hasn't always had a problem with cheating, but it's good to know that people are getting punished for trying it. So I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. You got anything else to say on Battlefield?
No, I mean, I can't glaze it too much more. I'm gonna look crazy.
Hey man, again, this is us not giving the fucking stamp or sign off on Battlefield 6 is the new greatest thing or whatever the fuck. This is just us enjoying the game, man, and we've enjoyed
I'll
the
say
game.
I like it.
Yeah.
He likes it. We like it. We've enjoyed our very short amount of time in the grand scheme of
However
things.
you
It's
feel
been
about
like
it,
what?
is however you feel about it. We fucking with it right now. And if they change some shit up in the future, we're gonna change our opinions about it in the future. And that's just it is what it is. Fuck 2XKO. So next up, I'll be playing up the hate for 2XKO, I promise. That game still got a chance. They could change some shit up. They can make the game faster. Whatever. They can fix it. Fuck 2XKO. I'm sorry. A lot of people worked hard on that game.
Come on, man. Like, come on.
All right, man. Okay.
Let's go.
So, somewhat negative news has been coming out. Sony CFO admits live service focus isn't going smoothly. Yeah, who would have?
No.
Who would've fucking
the live
thought?
service focus isn't going smoothly.
Who would have fucking thought? Who would have fucking thought we wanted single player games and not multiplayer slop, man?
They figured that out after Concord went down after a week, or after Marathon got delayed indefinitely. Which one? Which
Well,
one did?
From the article, we have Concord and
stupid.
Marathon both up here, man. Both up
Yeah, yeah, because those are like the two one, and then the fucking The Last of Us. They canned that one,
Yep, they canned
the
that one
factions
too.
game,
here. Yeah.
which it makes sense for them to can that, but it's still
They've been
Yeah,
milking the
I
Last
mean,
of Us for so
your
fucking
top
long.
studio's like, yeah, this live service shit isn't gonna work
Work.
out for us. Maybe it's not gonna work out for the company either.
In Concord's defense, and I know you say this sometimes, it wouldn't. I never played it. It wasn't a bad game. It just was
Like, okay.
undermarketed.
It had some issues. I would say the art style was like it shouldn't have been as realistic, right? It
Right.
should have been a little more stylized.
Right.
The characters were pretty generic. I still liked some of them.
Right.
Okay, some of them were they were cool enough. But I think the gameplay was good. Like, the gunplay was quite good. The characters felt good to play, even if they were fucking shit from a butt design wise. But yeah, like you said, it was very dude, it got announced there was one beta, and then it fucking came out all within less than 12 months.
They could have did a better job marketing that game. They could have helped that game out. That game didn't have to fail like that. That was like 100% on Sony, and they fucking know it. And they know it's on Sony.
That was one of their biggest things coming out of this live service focus, and like, yeah, man. No fucking shit is like going according to plan. I can't believe he had to say it out loud.
Wow.
Like,
Yeah. I think this
It
might
must
have been
have
at
been in denial.
a meeting or something. Like, the shareholder meeting. Shout out to corporate greed. So Sony CFO Lin Tao has admitted that the company's live service focus hasn't gone according to plan, but stressed that there is still some good news on the horizon. I call bullshit. This is just what you say to appease the shareholders before you pivot to some other shit, because there's no fucking shot they're gonna keep trying this. This sounds like some like lip service, but again, Sony CFO doubles down on live service plans despite recent failures. So in a Q&A session following Sony's latest quarterly financial results presentation, Tao admitted that somewhat negative news has been coming out about the live service games. More specifically, she references ill-fated Concord and recent news about Marathon that has been delayed indefinitely amid rising tensions with Bungie and poor playtesting results. So I just wanted to use this article as kind of a dunking point on Sony. Honestly, y'all gotta learn. y'all gotta learn. And also to my fellow gamers and people that really do fuck with the community, y'all gotta stop feeding into corporate greed, man. Y'all gotta stop either paying for this shit or playing this shit. Or even if you do play or pay for the shit, cut down on it. Cut down on the microtransactions. You don't like, come on. Because they're going to keep trying this shit until they find something that they think will stick. And you just can't be for that no more. Like, this shit is getting out of hand.
It is. I don't understand how they could like keep going with it. Like this is two major failures, pretty much back to back when it comes to this like multiplayer live service stuff. All of their bro. The PS5 still doesn't have any fucking games, bro. Like, why are you? They just want like 2 games to last forever rather than like some good like single player exclusives. Because I mean, what we got Ghost of Yotei coming out next month, and then what else? Like, there's nothing. I don't know. I think it's foolish that they're still gonna try and do this. Because like Concord was like one of the greatest failures, like that.
Yeah, right, it was a crazy failure.
They made history. That was one of the greatest failings ever. Like of the modern age, it might be the greatest. Like it's kind of crazy. That game was in development for what, like fucking 10 years or some shit too.
Right.
It was ridiculous.
This shit is nuts, man. This shit is nuts, and they can't keep doubling down on this shit, dog. We got Metal Gear Solid coming out.
But that's
a remaster. Like
that's a remake, remaster. And like when I say it has no games, you know the meme. Though,
yeah,
like,
I know.
Right? Because it's like obviously there are games, but like as far as exclusives, like games you cannot play anywhere but the PS5. One hand you can count how many of them. Fucking Demon Souls. Demon Souls still hasn't been ported to PC. Death Stranding 2 launch on PC also?
Death Stranding 2 has not launched on PC, but they do have a PC release date. Like after
so
the contract is coming over, yeah.
So yeah. Destruction All Stars, which was also a failure, so I'll put that one back down. What else? Ratchet and Clank's on PC. Spider-Man 2's on PC. Returnal's on PC. Yeah, all of their like the only exclusives on there are like PS4 and 5. So it's like, yeah. I mean, at this point, I'm just gonna be repeating myself. I don't get it. I never will. Concord could have been good, but obviously they're not doing things. It feels like they're working against themselves because they're like, yeah, we want to push these live service games, but then they don't advertise it like at all. Like they show us gameplay, they give us a beta, they drop the game because they did announce it before, but like no one knew what the game was. No one knew what the game was. They showed it again with gameplay this time. We're like, oh, this is a new game. When does this come out?
No.
This year? Why?
And we gotta stop with the showing games 2-3 years in advance, man. That shit's not doing it for anybody. If you don't have anything to show at the State of Play, just don't fucking host the State of Play. Now there might be like some shareholder shit going on or something in the background, but nobody's happy with that. It's like dropping an album saying, oh, we got this album coming out for you. This album gonna be sick. It's coming out 2 years from now. Like, bro, give me the rollout a week, maybe a month before, so I can get into it, or like surprise drop an indie game on me. Like,
I'll say 2 years is valid. I'll say 2 years is reasonable. Like, it depends on what you show at the beginning. Like, if the reveal has gameplay in it, I don't know. 2 years, like, bro, you can make that a shorter wait. But I think 2 years, like, hey, we got like a cinematic trailer for you.
Right.
This game comes out, like, I don't know. Say it's fucking like August, right?
Right.
We announce it. It comes out like before August of like 2 years from now. So like it's 2025. The game comes out like in fucking July 2027. Like I think that's reasonable. I think that's reasonable if it's like a cinematic trailer. But like I don't know. I don't know if there's like what goes into like all the advertising, like how they want to do things, but it's just yeah. I definitely get what you mean. Like especially Elder Scrolls 6.
Oh, hey man, fuck.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. You could have kept it. You could have kept it, bro. You didn't have to tell me. You didn't have to tell me. I promise you. I promise you. I still would have messed with you.
Hey,
but like,
man.
a good example is like Neo 3. Neo 3. They announced it what like 3 months ago, maybe.
Yeah.
And then there was like an alpha that you could play, and it comes out next year.
Right.
So like that, I think that's reasonable. Not only did they have like the game playable like for public, but like it also like the announcement wasn't too far off. Like it's not like hey coming 2028. What? Nah, I get you. I think there's a sweet spot. I think some games are pretty good about that. Some companies rather. But yeah.
But they've just been dropping the ball, and I really do feel like Sony's overtaking of Xbox in competition did us some good, but it also did us a lot of bad. It was a double-edged sword for sure, because you can just tell the quality drop off and the hunger's not fucking there anymore, bro. And just the constant dumping of money into these singular games. I can't stress this enough. Take these $100 million, $500 million, whatever the fuck you got, split that shit up, give it to some indie studios or some smaller developers, get some smaller teams going on with with products they're passionate about, and we could have more Expedition 33s in a fucking year. We could have that, or like at least like back to back. Because we got Baldur's Gate, Expedition 33, all made by fucking, and games like them, all made by people that were passionate about what the fuck they were making. And the budget was relatively fucking small compared to, all the like AAA shit they put out now. Some of these, like, you can't justify the returns that you're trying to get from this. Like, it's fucking unreasonable. The amount of people that you would need to buy this game at this price point is dumb, bro. We need more $40, $50 games. We need more of the linear pathway, like just sit here for 4 hours or 5 hours and knock this shit out. Like we need more of that. The industry is craving that, just like the industry was craving a Battlefield 6 or just a not easygoing shooter, but like just a cool little shooter that you can hop on, do your business and then get off. You play a match for like what, 30 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, and then leave and go do something the fuck else. That's what we're looking for. We're not looking for these big open world, I'm gonna sink 100 million hours into this live service, because it doesn't work. It never has and it never will. And their stumble upon live services has only hurt the industry. It's helped in like we got some cool shit out of it, like Fortnite and the crossovers and shit. But for the most part, now it's the new big thing that everybody's fucking chasing. It's like that's not sustainable. That's not gonna fucking work. Yeah. And
yeah, I'll say this. For Sony wanting live services to be such a big focus, they have a sore misunderstanding of what their competitors are doing right.
That's true.
Like when you look at Fortnite, shoot, even like recently Rivals, shit, even Overwatch, bro. Like they understand things because they've been doing this for a while. They understand what keeps live service games going. Now Overwatch, they lost it for a bit, but they regained it. They understand what keeps that shit going. Sony, they're fucking fresh into this shit. The shit that's been happening for like decades at this point. I wouldn't say decades actually.
It's been a minute though.
It's been at least a decade.
Yeah.
But my point is, for something that's been like occurring for so long, they don't seem to get it. And I'll say this about Sony's like success when it comes to like basically like surpassing Xbox at this point. It was pure chance.
Hey man,
Because they don't know what the fuck
what
they're
they're
doing.
doing.
It was pure chance. They have some good devs that they, some good like studios that they own. That's really, I think, what's keeping them afloat. They got a crazy lead, and they got some good talent that
right?
they haven't run off yet. I think that's the only reason they're in the place that they're in right now.
But all good things come to an end, man. And complacency is definitely a fucking killer. You can't keep thinking that you're gonna get away with these massive games at these massive price points and just pissing away money. It doesn't work like that. Anybody with any basic economic knowledge knows that this shit is just not gonna work. It's like the movie industry; it's doomed to fucking fail. You keep chasing after these lofty goals and these big targets. Again, it's a recession. I don't give a fuck how you feel about it or what's going on. People do not have the money to be throwing fucking 80, 100, and fucking $500 in microtransactions anymore. We're past that point. You gotta cut down. It's time to get lean. It's time to start putting out smaller games and start actually listening to the fan base, bro. I think it's time. You got any other topics? Not other topics. You got anything else you wanna say about this?
I think I took me a while, but that last thing I said, I think that really encompasses how I feel about this whole situation. Sony only got their lead by chance. They were in the right place at the right time, and they did the right thing, despite their lack of ability to do so now. I don't think they ever had the ability. It just looked the best at the time, and it lined up with our interests pretty much.
I felt that. So we pretty much hit our limit, man. It's been an hour and 11 minutes. We're a little bit over, but it's cool. A yap sesh is a yap sesh. So closing statements for the people, Ty Willie 99.
Yeah. Keep supporting those smaller games. They are gonna get us through. They're gonna get us through. This AAA shit is cool. Battlefield 6 is gonna be cool. But if you really love gaming, you gotta support those smaller titles, man. We mentioned Expedition 33, Baldur's Gate. Those are some good ones. Been playing Hades 2.
Hell yeah! Oh,
That's a good one.
Hades 2, boy. Yeah,
those are like higher
drop.
profile ones.
Yeah.
But just to name a few, keep supporting those smaller titles. AAA shit is iffy. It's iffy. But yeah, that's it.
I ain't got much for y'all, man. Support the FGC. Still a growing community. I might meme and dunk on games, but I still want my very small, very intimate community to grow. Damn, what was that other point, bro? Oh, hey man, let them people buy their freaky ass porn games. let the people get their freak on with them weird ass games, man. As long as it ain't too fucking crazy. Well, actually, what you spend your money on is what you spend your money on. As long as you ain't hurting nobody else or blah 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 blah. You know the fucking line. But yeah, man. We are Cursed Speech, man. We talk, y'all listen. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us, bro. Drop a like, drop a sub. We've been getting a lot of love. We also been getting a lot of hate. Fuck the haters. We love the lovers. Shout out to y'all. We'll catch y'all next time. Peace.